All right.
Sorted.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of the 4th season of the Silly Sandy Cider podcast.
Woo, 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 woo.
Yo, you can yell.
Yeah,
First Goon round started right now.
Yeah.
we're quite excited to have you back here. I'm going to be your host, Casper Tembrug.
And you party host?
Also known as the Goon Tycoon. And I'm joined by lovely co-hosts. Maybe you guys can introduce yourself a little bit and we'll go from there.
Yeah, my name is Paul. I don't have that kind of cool nickname that Casper has, but yeah. I'm the co-founder, I would call myself.
Co-founder, definitely the co-founder.
Yeah, but I just leave the hosting to Casper because he's way better at it. But
It's a joint effort,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, it is. All right, yeah. So we got 3 more people.
All right.
Who's this?
What's up? This is Daniel Swan out of Sweden.
How you going, Daniel?
Doing good.
Yeah, you
Feeling
excited?
a bit nervous for this podcast.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think I'll do good.
So yeah, this is your first time you're part of the Silly Sending podcast.
Yeah, this is the first time ever. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I've been a huge fan for a long time. But
Oh,
never
yeah,
got
yeah,
to-
yeah.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Constantly fans.
Yeah. And yeah, who else do we have? Who's over here?
Cara, I don't know anything about this podcast. I've just heard about it in the last 2 hours. This
Come
is
on, Lara.
my cousin's van, and the name is Stanley, and it's quite fitting because we actually have some Stanley Goon right here.
Woo! Gee, didn't even notice.
And a last co-host.
Yeah, I actually don't know where I am in this. Who I am in this.
Lara,
I have
Lara's
to-
really nervous.
Lara's nervous.
I have to speak English. Can I speak German?
Oh yeah, you can definitely speak German.
Okay.
All right, before we start, sorry.
You just cut her off. Well, that's right.
Go ahead.
All right. Introduce yourself, Lara.
Again.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
messed it up the first time.
That's all right. You can do a second time. There's no
Okay.
messing up at the Silly Sunny Cider podcast.
Oh yeah, I need my text. What do I have to say? I'm Lara as Lara.
Yeah,
That's,
all right.
that's-
There you
Lara.
go. There you go. Sorted.
That's all
Sorted.
you had to
Sorted.
say yesterday.
Yeah.
There you go. Could I get a cider real quick?
Cider. Oh yeah, of course.
There
Actually,
we
I'm
go.
gonna start off with a
Could
cider
you
as well.
open that for me as well?
Oh, sure, mate. Nostradamus, bro.
There we go. So just a friendly reminder for everyone watching the podcast that this podcast is actually sponsored by the Silly Sunny Ciders. So if you're a fan, help us out, buy a cider, have a drink, and you could, make us keep going with the podcast. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, you guys.
Cheers, guys.
Good to have you.
Let's get going.
Cheers.
All right.
You're ready.
All right, so I was thinking, we have some segments lined up for the pilot for the 4th season. The absolutely first episode of this 4th season, and that's we're topical. We try to be topical at the Silly Sandy Cider podcast. So we kind of want to talk about the Kevin Spacey Silly Sandy sex scandal. It appears to be that our dear friend and fan of the show, Kevin Spacey, hasn't been behaving that well and has been touching little boys and older boys, but just boys in general. And I think we could just kind of discuss that a little bit. The only thing is, since it's a Spacey Silly Sandy sex scandal, whenever you use a word starting with an S, you have to drink. You have to drink some Goon. Also, for any newcomers, Goon will be wine in a box. So it's pretty much the backpackers' go-to beverage.
Yeah.
It's very cheap. It's very shit, but we enjoy it. So yeah, we're gonna start off with Laura. Maybe we'll discuss the scandal, and we kind of see where we end up from there.
Yeah.
Okay, look, guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know anything about the scandal.
Oh, you don't know anything about?
So can someone just
That's an S though.
Yeah.
Maybe no.
I'm
So I think that's a drink for you
Yeah.
right there,
Everyone
Right.
is drinking.
Laura.
Okay,
no,
if one of you could let me know about the incident
the incident.
or multiple incidents.
Yeah. So Kevin, again, our friend. Oh shit! I said so. Holy fuck! All right.
Are all drinking when somebody says
No,
that?
just the
the-
person who messes up. So fuck me. In short,
Right, this is not going anywhere.
Kevin, our friend and fan, also, like I said.
Said.
He has been misbehaving.
Okay.
He's an actor. fairly well known.
Yeah.
Very well known, I'd say.
What's he most famous for?
House of Cards, I'd
Yeah,
say.
House
at
of
the
Cards.
moment.
Yeah. Ever watch House of Cards
Is that with them?
with the president kind of thing?
No,
Whatever.
I think I'm thinking of a different one.
All right.
Usual suspects. That's a drink for me.
That's a drink for you. Yeah, so he's a very famous actor.
Okay.
Very, very famous. He's also gay. And I think a little while back...
Yeah, didn't he come up as gay?
No,
I
I
think-
think
Oh, did he?
he's been gay for a little while. I think it's been known for a little while. But he came out... well, actually, there was a guy who came out and said... Kevin molested him or assaulted him when he was 14. The guy was 14. And then after that, there's been a lot of people just coming forward and saying...
Oh, that they also.
Kevin touched me.
Kevin touched me in appropriate places.
Yeah.
So yeah, discuss.
What do you think about that, Cara?
Yeah, Cara,
Would you do
As
that?
a newcomer.
I mean, I think that it's wrong to touch people when they don't want to be touched.
True that.
That sounds like a pretty good conclusion, right?
I
Right,
don't
next
know what the
topic.
discussion is.
No, but I just heard that he basically went to like coming out as gay after this incident.
Did he?
But so now he's
He's kind of using that, maybe.
So he don't.
So,
He's trying
So
to.
that's the drink. Yeah, all right.
He's trying to I don't know, make it not as. I'm struggling with the S's.
Yeah,
yeah.
Struggling with the S's.
Yeah.
That's like 3 drinks.
Like Kevin. He's struggling with all those S's.
Ooh. So he doesn't have a wife or anything? I thought he had family and everything.
Not that I am aware of, no.
All right.
But I could be wrong.
clearly, we're
That's
all
alright.
experts on the topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly.
So
Experts?
so we got like a bunch of fact checkers, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job. So
Yeah.
the information we are providing here is 100% true.
A big shout out to, doing this production. It's quite stressful, not just for us, but our whole production team as well.
Yeah, I think
So I want to give a huge shout out to those guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for
Those
making
guys
this
back in
possible.
Thank you so
Age,
much. Yeah.
Jeremy, Charlotte, fuck, those guys are
Michael.
awesome.
Yeah.
Michael,
Michael
sorry.
especially.
Not
Yeah.
Mikey. Sorry, Mikey.
And
So-
huge shout out to to you for letting us use the van.
Hey,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks,
Our
man.
official-
Don't
Thanks.
thank me, thank my
Silly
cousin.
Sandy set
Thanks
for
to Cass
today.
for,
Silly Sandy
letting us
set.
use
That's
Stanley.
3 drinks,
That's some
mate.
drinks.
All right.
Stanley. Anyone who just said Stanley.
That's a drink again.
So yeah, Kevin, I know you're a huge fan, so you probably see this.
Leave those boys alone.
Leave those
Kevin.
boys
Come
alone.
on,
Yeah.
don't be
Yeah,
like
come
that.
on.
Yeah. Get your shit together, Kevin. Like,
that's
honestly.
fucked.
I
Yeah.
think this is a strong. Yeah. Fuck.
Right, yeah, Kevin.
It's a thorough message to Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't do it. Just be a cool actor, but don't touch little boys. They don't
Well,
like that.
That is a thing I found with the whole Me Too movement and stuff. If it's an director I don't know of, I'm like, fuck that guy. But I have huge respect for Kevin as an
Yeah,
actor.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, well, it's really hard to
okay.
prove.
Yeah.
So that's really shitty that my perception is so influenced
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
the likability of someone.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Someone.
But I think, like, you should judge him, there's 2 ways of judging him. One, for him being an actor, because he's a fucking good actor, eh?
He's the best.
It's very good.
Yeah. Well, then, obviously, touching little boys is not cool, Kevin.
Yeah. Oh, that's a very.
That's a very good conclusion.
good
Yeah.
conclusion.
Yeah.
I feel like that's very good.
Like
Yeah.
someone's talent doesn't disregard the fact that they're molesting little boys.
Right?
Yeah.
There you go.
But you can judge them in 2 different categories.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
That's a good conclusion.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Should we
Um,
end this?
Yeah, let's thank you so much for
Yeah.
giving your input on this lovely
There's actually another thing we do in season 4. So whenever we continue to a new topic, after we finish one topic, we just pull out this slice of pizza. This
Yeah.
is gonna be part of every episode.
Can't
Yeah,
really
season
call it
4.
this pizza. It looks
Season
like a
4
pita
pizza.
bread with
Yeah,
some
the
toast.
season 4
That's
pizza.
season 4 official pizza slice.
Silly sandy slice.
The silly sandy slice.
There you go. Right, what's next, Casper?
I'm having a look at our possible segments
Oh,
because we have a large variety of.
how about
Listeners email.
Cara told me about one topic she wanted to talk about. You remember that?
The first one.
Yeah, the first one.
But you know, what's the drinking aspect of that one?
The drinking aspect is whenever Cara uses a word that starts with the letter S, we all got a drink. We didn't have that in a long time.
No, we did with the Kevin Spacey
so,
one.
the
Alright.
topic is why won't vegans swallow?
We're talking
Not
about
just
semen
we're not
as
yeah
well.
we're not just talking about normal foods.
Just,
We're talking about semen in particular. Why vegans won't swallow semen?
Yeah.
So how about every time someone says the word semen?
All right. Yeah, it's a good one.
No,
That's
that's
too
really
easy.
easy. That's
Yeah,
really easy.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
we have to do every time we mention something.
Every time we mention something.
Every time we mention something that's an animal product or
Yeah.
that lives, like meats, like semen. You know, there's
Yeah.
microorganisms in there. So every time we have something that
a vegan
that
wouldn't
lives,
eat.
that a vegan wouldn't eat or wouldn't swallow,
Yeah.
we have to take drinks. We'll have to take drinks.
So we have to talk vegan.
We have to talk vegan. If you
yeah.
don't talk
Ooh.
vegan, you have to take a drink.
A vegan talk. Nice. All right, I'm
And
excited.
just for your information, I'm vegan myself, and you are.
I'm
as well.
also a vegan.
You're also vegan.
Do you swallow, Cara?
Well, here we go.
Are you
Um,
really vegan?
This is a funny question because I don't think that it's wrong to swallow semen because it's just gonna. Where is it gonna go
Semen,
elsewhere?
That's a drink. For all of us.
Oh, for all of
Oh,
us.
this is for all of us. Can I have another drink then?
Sure. You just take this one and didn't take a sip out of it.
Alright.
I
Could
think
you-
like if the semen is going anywhere, be
That's
it
another.
you know,
drink, right?
So you wouldn't.
sorry.
That's another drink.
If the
Another
if the what can I use instead
You
of
can
semen?
you use semen. That's right. You take a drink.
But
You
we
can
just
keep on
drink-
going. Yeah.
All right.
You keep on going. So you said semen. That's
So
right. We
if
took
the
a drink.
if the man juices are
No, it doesn't matter how you call it. We still have to
Yeah,
take
yeah.
drinks. But that's all right.
Oh,
You
really?
said it. Yeah, you said that's all right. But we'll just take a drink and we'll keep on going. So we took a drink for semen. So you can just use semen for this sentence.
okay. So yeah, if these man juices are going anywhere, then why not swallow them?
So you say before, wasting them,
Like-
just swallow them?
I mean, there most of them percentagely are gonna die anyway,
Yeah.
aren't they?
I mean, it's way better to
It's
use.
not like every time someone jerks off, they're using their semen for good.
True that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Semen.
Amen to that.
Yeah, I'm
So-
gonna
But
play a little bit of
Your
devil's
question was,
advocate
do I
here.
swallow
Yeah.
semen?
What? Yeah, my question
question
was, yeah.
Only if the man swallows a shot of his own semen first.
Oh,
Whoa.
really?
Really?
Sick.
That's. Yeah.
And
That's-
does that actually happen?
Have you?
It hasn't happened yet.
Hasn't yet.
All
so
right.
to any listeners out there, if anybody feel encouraged
Yeah,
to
please.
Yeah.
Contact us whenever you feel like, and we can set up an arrangement.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I've got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you swallow a shot of your own semen?
Uh,
And have you shot a shot of semen into a woman's mouth?
I would take a shot of my own semen
You
if that would take.
And you're vegan.
I am vegan. I am gonna play a little bit of devil's advocate here because I think we all agree, so it makes for a really boring discussion.
Yeah.
So I am not a girl. I don't swallow semen usually,
We can agree
but
that.
I am vegan, and
Semen.
I would see why a girl wouldn't, because if you have your restrictions, if you have your norms and your values, it's probably best to stick with them. And yeah, I think it's for us. It's kind of ridiculous not to do it, but if you have that belief system, I think it's easier to just do all or nothing and just really go with the nothing on this
okay.
part.
And maybe you can find a way to use it for something else.
Yeah, use it for gardening.
Yeah.
Make
Face paint.
face.
It's really good to stick your hair up. Or
Yeah.
That's it.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of a weird
And
question because
organic.
vegans Yeah, it is organic, everything. But it is kind of a weird question because vegans won't eat anything that comes from any animal. So you include.
Yeah, okay. But also there's the thing of consent. So like if
course.
the animal's consenting to you
Using
consuming their animal products,
Yeah.
then it's like okay.
So if the guy
consents to you swallowing his semen, then it's okay.
So
But also I won't do it unless the guy's
So if
swallows
it-
a shot of
so
Is
if
it actually?
the other part as well? I mean, there's gotta
Yeah.
be consent from two ways. So yeah.
but isn't so if a sheep would say, "Hey, have my leg," vegans would actually eat it.
Guys, these are all shots, by the way. I don't know. These are our
yeah.
drinks.
Okay, so if a sheep could give up its own leg and be like, yeah, guys, like,
Go for
take
it.
me, go
Yeah.
for it. I'm just here on this planet to
Yeah.
feed you guys. So,
Yeah. Well, would you eat it?
would I eat it? I really don't think that the situation's going to come
would
about.
ever occur.
It doesn't matter if maybe it's gonna happen. Maybe some crazy super intellectual sheep is gonna come up
And
someday.
a crazy
just wanna
intellectual
give
sheep
away-
would give away its own leg.
Yeah, because it says, "Man, I'm gonna die anyway. Have my leg."
Ooh, yeah, I don't know about that.
You don't know about that?
I probably wouldn't eat it myself.
All right.
Guys, just
Unless the sheep
Only,
the
yeah,
leg first.
yeah.
Sheep first eats one of the legs. You.
Oh, that's
like
a
glad to have that.
That's something right there. But have you actually introduced the topic to guys saying, "I won't swallow unless you swallow"? Has this
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah.
Yes, it has happened.
How did they react?
Very badly.
Oh, really? What did they say?
Like, as if I'd do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that it kind of interrupts the sex, doesn't it?
Well, I wouldn't do it during sex.
Oh, you would
but
do
I'd
it
bring
before?
the
or-
conversation up, like,
Yeah.
as if, like, if I'd just ask them, have you ever swallowed your own semen?
All right.
So you can't expect me to. Basically.
But if guys do oral, there's gonna be juices and stuff
Not a whole
around.
shot of it to swallow, really.
Well, it kind of depends on the
Depending
woman.
Girls, yeah.
Well, that's a whole new topic, really.
Yeah, we had. If you guys watch our last season, we had the topic squirt in our last season, which was
Oh,
pretty
really?
interesting. Yeah, we
I wish I
had.
was in that one
But,
too.
but how much life is in there?
How much life is in
Yeah.
what?
That's a good point.
Because we
none.
said the
also
semen is
depending on
because
the
of the
woman.
life, the waste of life.
We came to the conclusion, or kind of conclusion, that squirt. So the question was, what is squirt actually? Where does it come from?
Yeah.
Where does she go? Where does she go? And so one of our guests we had, the Goon Monster, he said, "All right,
Can we just give a big fucking shout out to the Goon Monster?
yeah,
If you're
shout out to the
watching
Goon
this,
Monster, mate.
We miss you.
You fucking miss, man.
I hope Africa is everything you expect it to be.
Yeah,
I hope
yeah.
to see you soon.
I hope there's Goon."
There's definitely doing
So he said, "All right, the only possible place where this amount of liquid can come from is the bladder,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
So everything that comes from the bladder is piss. So squirt is basically piss and not a different thing.
Yeah, this is the truth.
Oh, that's the truth?
Yeah, that's the truth.
All right, yeah, I
You've
don't
already
have a
done
clue.
this podcast though, so I guess you got to that conclusion.
Yeah, we were pretty fucking wasted. I only remember like 10% of it, but
It's good that you had it recorded then.
yeah. I kind of listen to it when I can't sleep. I just put this conversation about squirt on, yeah.
And then you sleep instantly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
Yeah, but obviously there's less life in squirt than there is in semen.
There should be no life in squirt.
Yeah, right.
Hence,
It's
you can have all
urine,
kinds
so-
of bacteria. And
Yeah, true. But your piss isn't alive, is it? Your piss doesn't run away from you.
Might be.
On a micro level, yeah.
Well,
It's still an animal byproduct, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, it is. Kind of is, yeah.
So cheers.
I need some more goon.
Cheers.
yeah, we need some. We need.
Yeah.
I think-
So, is there anything else you guys want to add on the topic? Why won't vegans swallow?
Well, no. Well, just you asked us the guys an interesting
Yeah, I
question.
wanna
If we
ask
would
you
take
guys,
a shot of our own semen.
Yeah.
Just
Can you
to.
please tell
Okay,
me?
I'm possibly exactly what you're looking for, and no, I wouldn't take a shot of my own semen. And yes, I have shot semen into girls. I have, however, never done so.
That's a lot of drinks, by the way.
Yeah, it's a fucking.
That's fucking 3 or 2 drinks right there.
I have, however, never shot
have I
semen into a girl without consent.
Yeah.
I'd say. And I think
Okay,
this is the most important thing.
so you asked her, is it okay if I
Definitely.
come in your mouth?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I wouldn't just grab
Do it,
someone.
Yeah.
Grab some mouth.
That's the Kevin Spacey way to
Yeah,
do it.
that's the Kevin Spacey, and we
Just
don't
grab
do
it.
And that's,
We
we've
don't do
already
that.
established
Yeah.
this is not.
Does
we don't do
Kevin
that.
Spacey count as animal product, or because then we? I'll
Definitely.
take a drink. I'll take a drink.
Yeah, you should definitely ask, because otherwise, it's just shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you would not take a shot of your own semen.
No, I don't-
So
I've
why
never,
is that?
I've never really thought about it actually, and just instantly I never felt that I wanted to try that.
Not
But-
well. Okay, so let's say you're really into coming into a girl's mouth, for instance, because that's the topic we're talking about.
Yeah.
And then she's like, okay, that's good, but you have to prove your worth as a man.
Yeah.
You have to establish the dominance. You have to take a shot of your own semen. Would you do? Because to me, there's not a whole lot of stuff that grosses me out from my own body or others people's bodies. So I think I would. I don't think I'd mind at all.
All right. Yeah. No, that's cool. I'm not that enthusiastic about shooting semen into girls' mouths.
That's a
So
drink,
so I'm kind of good without trying. I mean, I don't know. Maybe sometime if I feel like I wanna try something new, go crazy. I'll
Yeah.
jerk off and taste my semen. But so far I've never felt the urge to do so.
All right. Yeah, because
Okay.
for me personally, I like sex when there's no restrictions at all.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be like, do you like this? Do you like this? I like it if it's just no restrictions.
Yeah,
you
just
can do
go for it.
anything you want. Like
Yeah.
both sides can do anything they want, and they have a good time, and
Yeah.
that's just cool, and that's just it. So I think if I had to achieve that by tasting my own semen,
It would be
I think
worth
I
it.
would. I think sex without constriction would be worth like a little bit of discomfort
Yeah.
to taste my own semen.
Yeah. I'm with you.
But
in
it's
theory,
not just like tasting it. It's like tasting it and being like, that wasn't too bad. Like, that was okay.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah.
If you taste it and you're like, that was fucking disgusting, and then you still come in a girl's mouth, that's
Yeah.
a bit.
Yeah. You probably won't do that after you
course.
tasted it and you feel like, all right, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
You
You
won't-
probably wouldn't want to do that.
But
to
then
a girl.
again-
Yeah.
I'd hope. I'd hope.
Yeah.
Then again, if you love someone, I mean, I've been in situations where I'm like, I don't find this sexually exciting, or not really sexually exciting,
Well, you just go
but
for
I'm
it 'cause
really
you're
into
fun.
you,
Oh,
so I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
do it anyway. And I always feel like people who are like that are more fun to me sexually.
Mm-hmm.
If they're like, I'm not a huge fan of semen, but I'm really into this. I'm really into you. I'm really into this moment, so I'll do it anyway. That's something I find attractive, I think.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I usually have better sex with people who like really are into and really like to do whatever you're doing, unless like when there's like
maybe take down that little thing?
when it's
for
like
some
a
extra light?
sacrifice. It's usually
Yeah.
I think like I don't really. It's usually not. It's more reluctant, and I don't really dig that.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But I understand what you're saying. But it's just that I'd prefer to not do the things that people aren't that comfortable with.
No, of course.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, because that would be forcing people into doing stuff that wouldn't be comfortable.
Saying that you can see the appreciation if somebody says that I'm not into this, but I can do it for you. You just said that that's something you can appreciate. You find it attractive, and I understand that. But for me, I think it's better sex if all people are like really comfortable with what they're up to.
Yeah, but I think I agree with you as well, because there's just some, well, in my case, girls, because I'm, podcast listeners, I'm very heterosexual, for all you lady listeners out there. There are some girls who are like, it might not be my main thing, but I'll do it, and I'll still really enjoy it because you're into it.
Yeah.
And that's something I find sexually interesting, for people to kind of shift into that mindset just because you're both having a good time. I guess.
You guys want to hear a funny story?
Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
go on.
Please!
All right.
So maybe,
Story time.
the little story time tune.
So curious.
Yeah.
Story time.
Story time.
All right. Yeah.
All right. So I once slept with a girl, and she was like,
Hey, well done.
I'm awesome. So, and she was like completely crazy. She had tattoos all over her body. She had like a shaved head, whatever. She was like doing a whole lot of drugs and whatever.
Only in Germany.
Yeah, and
Come to Berlin.
after that, she told me she once slept with a guy, and
Woo!
yeah.
This is crazy. crazy.
Big shout out to that guy.
Yeah, let's have a drink for that guy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
cheers, guys.
And you know, in the middle of the sex, he goes, "Hey, would you mind shitting on my belly?"
Oh shit, yeah, fuck yeah!
No.
I love shitting on bellies.
And
You do?
what?
I don't actually. I'm not into that. No.
And she went for it because these, you know, she's that type of person that just rolls with it wherever it is.
Yeah.
But after that, you know, she was like, all right. She told me like, man, Paul, I was looking at this big pile of shit on this guy's belly, and I felt like, oh, all right, this is
quite disgusting.
this is quite disgusting.
But it's so valuable to know what you're not into as well.
Yeah,
it's so valuable.
absolutely.
Like this is what I like and this is what I
Yeah.
don't like.
Shitting
Well,
on bellies,
the
that's
most funny part is they had, you know,
They continued the coitus.
they had to
No.
move the
Oh
shit
my
somewhere.
god, that's so.
So
fun.
he couldn't move because he laid down with his big pile of shit on his belly. So she had to grab the shit, her own shit, and you know,
Yeah.
put it somewhere. I don't know where she put it, but
Probably the toilet is my guess.
oh
It's
yeah,
a good idea.
Yeah, right. It seems.
I'm not
fair.
sure about that, but yeah, that was a really funny story.
That is.
But that's
crazy.
that's a double sacrifice because then you've got to take a shit and then you've got to move it as well.
Yeah.
If I were the guy, if I was into that, I would make it as comfortable as possible for the girl.
True.
So I would have like a little towel
Yeah.
or a little napkin
A little
like,
shower.
next to me,
Like a doggy bag.
like a poop scoop. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have a
Only
poop
vegan
scoop.
for a few weeks
That's
before.
it.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, that doesn't usually help that much smell wise.
doesn't.
Vegan farts, I find my own vegan farts are the worst farts I've ever
Seriously?
had. Yeah.
By the way, would it be like would vegans eat shit like human shit? I'm just
Would
curious.
you eat human shit?
I'm not.
I'm not vegan.
I'm not vegan.
Would vegans stand in front of a car?
No,
Basic
nah, I
person.
mean, you know,
Would vegans break their own foot just of happiness?
nah, I mean, just like think about it. Would
I
they?
mean, like, yeah,
would
you-
they?
So, I mean, like,
Just think about it though. Like, would you? Would you?
All right. Imagine a
But
world.
there's meat in it.
Imagine a world where eating human shit is completely normal.
would you?
Would would vegans eat human shit?
It's still a
I couldn't
animal
tell you.
byproduct, isn't
I
it?
couldn't tell you.
What did you rate? What do you
There are a
have a
bunch
guess?
of American girls standing in front of the door.
Roof. All right, I know, guys. Maybe it's time to conclude this little segment because
Yeah.
you know now we're going into poop territory, and you know you know how
Once
much I
go-
like the poop territory, but you know, I think we covered it quite well in season 2. So
we did.
It can take a long time. Once you go poop, you never go back. I mean, it's.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's probably the story of my life, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely.
So maybe we can do a little drinking game because you know we like drinking games here in the Silly Sunny Cider podcast. You know and love the Goon or Dare.
It's Goon and Dare
It's
time,
Goon and Dare.
guys.
But maybe
Does this have an intro?
But maybe
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
you just did it.
Oh,
That's it.
is that it?
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it. We also.
But maybe it will be more. You know, we're in a pretty confined space. There's not a lot of possibilities for us right here because we're pretty. You know, we're pretty.
I forgot my ukulele for the
That's it.
jingle.
That's
Oh
it.
yeah, the jingle. Yeah.
So maybe we could do Truth or Goon.
Truth or Goon.
Truth or Goon?
So good.
All right.
Does that sound right?
All right.
So maybe we go clockwise. I start and I ask Laura, and then we can just kind of go from there. So Laura, Truth or Goon?
I think I'd take the Goon from
All
you.
right, good for
Cheers.
Laura.
Good for Lara.
So clockwise is.
So Lara, you asked
So Lara.
me Goon or Truth.
Okay. Goon. It was
Truth or Goon?
Truth
It
or
was
Goon.
Goon or Dare.
I know. We're
What if I
changing.
like
Yeah.
this?
Goon or Dare?
I want a
Truth,
dare.
Goon or Dare?
Can I have a dare?
Yeah, sure.
Truth, Goon or Dare? Yeah, we can
Yeah.
do that.
I
Sure.
want a dare.
You want to dare? All right. Laura's gonna think of something. Din, din, din,
Now my
din.
head is really bad.
Your head is real bad.
Yeah, maybe you're gonna shit on someone's belly.
Oh, that's the first. Well, not really. That
Yeah.
would be the second time
The
on the
second
Silly
time.
Sunny Cider
Yeah,
podcast
Mm.
where that happens.
No,
I remember the first time.
I didn't want a dare like that.
You don't want to shit on other people's bellies.
Or maybe you can swallow a shot of semen.
All right, guys. Well,
All right.
Oh no, I regret.
Let's
choosing
keep it
dare from
kind of
Lara. I
civilized.
thought like
Yeah.
Lara seems really sweet.
Yeah,
I'll
she's
just
been
get a
just
dare
quiet
from her.
all
It'll
the
be
time,
really
and she
easy.
says shit on belly. Just,
She'll be like lick the window or something really sweet like that.
the
you know.
German in Laura comes.
But no, she's like, yeah, do a shit on someone. Take a shot at someone's semen.
Let's make it, you know.
Okay, give me a truth then. Give me a truth.
Okay, just
No, I'm scared
lick
though.
the pizza.
Lick the pizza.
Oh, that's
That's
good there.
difficult.
That
Yeah,
is a good
really
dare.
good there.
Oh!
Ah, it's a flake.
Oh, thank you.
Shit.
That was kind of erotic.
I liked it. That's my thing. I just
Yes.
discovered that.
Thank you.
you
Cheers.
guys.
Yeah. Thanks for that. I just discovered that I like.
Yeah,
Goon dare.
I could truth you. I wouldn't dare to do anything else. Yeah.
Truth?
Yeah, sure. We do some music in the.
We could do Gooning Roads in the background.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, shit.
would you now, knowing that you, having considered this topic,
Yeah.
do a shot of your own semen before, considering to do a shoot of semen in someone else's mouth?
Hang on, guys. Is this still recording?
Is it? Yeah, it is.
Sweet. Right, we're back. No,
And we're back.
We never laugh.
Never laughed.
and the answer is no. I don't think I would.
Really?
Yes, I don't think I would. Like I said,
So you'd still do a shot of semen in the girl's mouth without trying it yourself?
It's just not his
not,
thing.
I
I
mean,
think.
not unless the girl would want to.
Of course. Yeah.
So
I mean, you're not a rapist. 'Cause, yeah.
I'm not
Not Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin.
But yeah, I don't know. Just so far, I've never felt the urge to do so. I never felt like a reason to do so. And if the only reason is that I can shoot in someone else's mouth, I don't think that's a good enough reason. No.
Okay.
Amen. I think.
Amen.
All right.
Daniel for Paul.
So Paul, truth, goon, or dare?
I'm gonna go for truth.
We're gonna go for truth.
Yeah.
All right.
But
let's
you get
think
more
about
goon
this.
anyway.
Oh yeah, thank you very much, Laura.
So Paul, I don't really know you. How can I start to get to know you?
Just ask me the weirdest question that comes to your mind.
The weirdest question that comes to mind. During sex, have you ever enjoyed having like a finger up your butthole?
That is a good question. I appreciate the question.
I'm sorry, but
Oh, and I think. Yeah. I think that's actually our first anal question of the show.
Oh!
Daniel, thank you so much.
First
You have to take a
anal
drink. You have
question
to
of
take a
the
drink for that. Yeah.
Whoa.
Right, first anal question means.
Cheers.
All right, cheers, guys. So anal.
So, so the first time I was in that kind of situation, I didn't really enjoy it because it.
Scared the shit out of you.
No, it was random.
Literally.
Yes!
Silly's an Insider podcast. It only happens. It happens right here.
All right.
You know what's.
No, I didn't really enjoy it because it was unexpected and it was in a club, in a nightclub.
Oh shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right.
Paul.
Yeah. So I was like, woo, what's going on there? Second and third time, I didn't really enjoy it, no,
No.
to be honest.
No, thanks for yeah. The
Yeah,
fourth, fifth,
thanks
and
a lot.
sixth time.
It was lovely. I loved it.
No,
I'm gay now.
my name's Kevin. No, I'm sorry. No, to be honest, like I don't really enjoy that.
No.
Just not my
Not your cup
my
of,
thing.
Cup of tea.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really open-minded when it comes to sexual kind of experiments or whatever you want to call it.
But stuff in the butt is just not your.
Yeah, that's just not mine. Well, thanks for asking though.
Yeah,
Cheers.
no, I really
It's appreciated.
I know you better now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you have our
yeah.
first anal question on the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, first of the season. Hey,
All
Paul.
right.
Paul, any chance you could give me a truthful question?
A truthful question.
That's
Yeah. So Casper.
That's me. Hello.
Hi. I'm kind of interested because you said that you seem like a pretty open-minded guy.
I try to be.
Yeah. But you said that you're very heterosexual, which
Very heterosexual. I'm not gay at all.
That's to you, Kevin.
Kevin, what up? Hit me up, Kevin. Hit me up.
yeah. So, have you ever thought about, or not thought about, but have you ever found yourself in a weird situation where you would find a man attractive in a sexual way? Has that ever happened to you?
Ooh, that's a difficult question. I always feel like most people do have a sense, like, you know, Ryan Gosling is fucking hot, right?
Yeah. But he's just hot.
He's
but
just hot.
You don't want to suck his cock, would you?
Actually, it's a very boring answer, but I'm pretty. My father is bisexual, and I've been ever since that came up. I've been thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's just. It's kind of like the thing where you don't have to drop a hammer on your foot to realize it hurts, right?
Yeah.
I've never dropped hammers on my foot, but I'm probably gonna find it an unpleasant experience anyway. I'm pretty sure I'm heterosexual, but then again, I wonder what it would be like if we would grow up in a society without constriction at all. But I think my nature and my nurture brought me to be, you know, it kind of made me into a heterosexual man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have found men attractive, just not sexually, if that makes any sense to you guys.
Yeah,
I've run
absolutely.
into guys where I'm like, yeah, you're fucking cool. If I were a girl, I'd go for you.
Yeah.
But I'm not a girl.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe. No, I probably not sexually attracted, but still attracted. And maybe it would have been different if I wasn't raised in modern society.
Yeah, of course.
But I think I'm just pretty heterosexual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Having said that, Ryan Gosling and or Kevin Spacey, hit me the fuck up. We're gonna have a good time.
All right.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Nice round.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah,
Jasper. That's
maybe
appreciated.
one more.
Yeah,
one more round.
One more round. Yeah.
One
Let's
more
do it.
round of the same?
Yeah. So
Sure?
yeah,
Same-
one
same-
more round.
Alright, yeah.
Well, maybe not. You know, you can go into sexual themes. I mean, licking the pizza was a nice touch. I
Yeah.
felt like I
Yeah, that was a
enjoyed
good
that.
one.
I
Enjoyed
enjoyed
that?
watching
Yeah.
that. So,
Yeah.
Laura,
Again, me.
Truth, dare, or goon?
truth, dare, or goon?
This time I take truth.
Truth. Shit, I probably should have thought about this before.
Yeah, there you
That's a
go.
good idea, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult.
Maybe you
isn't it?
guys can kind of top me off with a Goonie roads, take me home
to the place where there's Goon, Liquor Land, home of Goon. Take me home, Goonie Roads.
All right. This might be a little bit personal, but you know, we like it nice and personal here in the Silly Sunny Side podcast.
We share uses and beer with Goon, yeah.
I met everyone an hour ago.
That's alright.
That's all right.
It's long
You're
enough.
getting at.
It's the same for all of us. We met each other for, sort of.
Yeah, 1 week ago.
We just picked this random people up the street.
Yeah.
We were like, hey, you look like you need some
It's
Goon.
pretty easy, it's
Get,
like
get in the van.
That's
Laura,
We're not gonna rape you, I promise.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so
So you got
Laura,
a question?
Laura, I've got a question.
That was such a weird handshake.
Yeah, that was
I was just like, the only finger I can release right now is this one.
is the
And then he just
subtle
grabs the
notice
whole
of
thing,
don't
like-
fucking touch me. And I just, alright.
That's a cool car. All right, Laura.
All right, guys, please concentrate. We were
Yeah.
trying to work here.
Laura, ever since I met you, I've kind of been watching you in a non-sexual way. I've been very interested in your behavior, especially your romantic behavior. And I'm wondering, you know, you're a traveler. You're not at home. You've been traveling around. How much do you let your happiness depend on the romantic partners you're with? That's something I've been asking myself.
That's a
This is
fucking
a
hard
nice
question.
Yeah, good one. Can we just have a quick cheers for the question?
Hey, what the fuck is up? Season 4. Oh!
Fucking love season 4 already.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
It's so quick.
That's fucking a bad question.
Hard to
not.
answer, but a nice
Yeah.
question.
I've actually no idea what I'm doing the whole time, so. And
All right.
I'm
Fair
happy.
enough.
I'm happy just.
All right. Yeah, that's good. I mean, we like it personal, but here in the Silly Sunny Cider podcast, but not too personal.
Yeah.
So if you guys ever feel like things are getting too personal, or you want to take some distance, that's totally fine. You take a drink because that is the penalty, but you just take a drink and that's it. We'll move on.
2 liters of Goon, everybody's happy.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is you're the whole time too close to me and you get everything.
What's
What I'm
that? Sorry?
You get everything what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes,
I
you
see everything. I'm like,
How long have you guys known each other?
2 days.
Oh,
yeah,
just
maybe
2
a little
days?
bit of a Goonie history lesson here.
Oh yeah, Goon history lesson.
Yeah.
How did people get to know who?
Oh, I
Yeah.
like it.
That is a good question.
That is a good question.
You want to start?
Yeah, so hello, my name is Casper.
Hey Casper, how you going?
I'm here in Australia for my internship. I've been living in an Airbnb. I was living in an Airbnb for a little while. The Airbnb couple broke up and moved out, which meant I had to move out as well. And I found myself in a hostel. It's in the YHA prison hostel here in Frio. A lovely location.
Good hostel. Yeah.
Cheers.
Very.
Cheers.
Oh, hey! Yeah. And I walked into my room, and I met a Dutch guy, Johannes, and he
His name
introduced
was hummus?
Johannes.
I was like, I
Sounds
love
good.
hummus.
Sounds pretty vegan. But he introduced me to this group of people staying at the hostel, featuring Paul, and a whole wide range of lovely, cool people. The Goonies, known as the Goonies. Goonies, if you're watching,
Goonies.
we fucking love you.
Massive shout out to the Goonies.
Yeah, so I got introduced to Paul and the rest of the crew that evening, and we hung out for a week or so, a little bit more I think. We had the best fucking time. And I met Laura, I met Paul right there. I met Daniel later at a couchsurfing event.
Yeah.
Really?
That was quite weird.
Yeah.
Like, because for me, I was out traveling in Indonesia, going around, doing a lot of diving, and then my visa was ended, I didn't know where to go.
Yeah.
I talked to my friend Pete, he lived in Perth, and he said, come down here, it's not far. Went down, and then he was working, so I thought what to do, and I just found this event on Facebook, like couchsurfing / travelers event, party boat, whatever.
Yeah.
Went there, and there I met Casper. Why were you there?
That's so nice.
That's nice, yeah. Why did you do that, Casper?
I like couchsurfing. I just like to go to events, step out of my comfort zone a little, and meet new people. So so I met Daniel there. I introduced Daniel to Paul, or I know you as well.
Yeah.
So
You invited me to the party the next day as well.
Yeah.
That was
ever since I met Daniel, we just had like 3 or 4 days straight of partying,
Yeah,
and
it's only-
that creates a bond
Yeah.
that's deeper than
It is.
most
right?
bonds. Yeah.
Yeah, you get drunk with someone, you
Yeah.
get close with them
And
pretty
Right?
quick.
people are married for 30 years, but they haven't done the same party trip that me and,
Yeah.
and Casper. We went all in everywhere. I mean,
That's it.
Where are you from, Daniel?
I'm from Sweden.
Oh,
Yeah.
svenska.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Jag snackar norsk.
Nej, du snackar inte norska.
Jag
What does that mean?
snackar...
She says she speaks Norwegian, and I'm sorry, but I said that you don't.
Jag snackar inte
So how
svenska.
did you guys meet, Paul and you?
So
Oh, that's a good question.
me and my friend Matilda were on a trip down to
Waltzing
Margaret River.
Matilda.
Waltzing Matilda. And we checked into this hostel. It was a YHA as well. Which I don't usually stay at YHAs.
In
But-
Margaret River?
This one we stayed at.
Margaret River Backpackers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Party.
checked
Shout
into
out
our
to Party.
dorm and there's this guy face down on his bed and we're like, oh god. This guy is probably on drugs. Fuck.
To be honest, hang on.
Yeah, what?
That could
This is at,
that
by
could
the way,
be
this is
party.
at 2 p.m. Like, this is
Yeah.
not a time when people would be face down on their bed like this.
Well, you know why? Because I started drinking fucking 9 a.m.
It
I
was
was
you.
And
wasted
yes,
already.
then we
Right,
find
it
this
was
out,
you.
and he wakes up and he's the champion, and he's like, "Let's go get some beers," and we're like, "Yes,
yeah.
Paul's the best." So it turns out Paul's a great roommate.
Oh, thank you very much,
Not,
Cara.
you know, first
Great
impressions don't last, Paul.
True. Yeah, that was. We had a good time down in Marks, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And then Paul stole Uncle Andy, who
Oh,
was our
yeah.
driver.
Yeah.
Our
So I
roadie-
kidnapped
road
Andy.
mate.
I changed my name to Kevin, and drove around Western
no.
Australia with him for a little bit.
Really? Shit.
But we kidnapped your friend Patty.
Oh yeah.
And you took. Are you one of the
Kitten?
of the kitten?
Kitten? The Halloween kitten.
Were you a Halloween kitten?
yeah. I wasn't a Halloween kitten. I was a clown, but I was with the kittens.
You were with the kittens. We've
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
so many stories from the kittens.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got a lot of pictures.
All right,
Really?
guys, just to keep on track a little bit.
Yeah, keep on track, guys. Keep on track.
That's all right. That's quite all right.
So this was the story
yeah, a little
how.
history lesson.
Yeah.
But I think it's Laura's turn.
Yeah.
Laura's turn for Truth, Goon, or Dare.
Oh yeah. Truth, Goon or Dare.
Oh,
you, Cara.
truth, please.
Again.
Goonie roads take me home to the place where I can go liquor land down the road. Take me home, Goonie roads.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Good work.
Okay.
Good
Have you
work.
ever had a threesome, or when not, what you are thinking about that?
Okay.
And what you prefer, it was 2 girls or 2 guys?
Okay. So,
That's a lot of questions.
That's like-
Yeah,
Alright,
fit it in one question though.
Yeah. Okay. So
You wanna answer them all?
yeah, I'll answer them all.
Oh right, yeah.
I have had a threesome.
Ow!
2
Shout out.
2 guys, and I didn't like it.
No.
You didn't like it. Why was that?
Too much going on. Like
Yeah.
Too many dicks, or?
yeah,
Yeah.
too many dicks. I'd like to try it with one girl,
Yeah.
but it really turned me off threesomes. It's just like, I don't know, it's just sex, but it's not like you're
It's a
connecting
lot
with
of
a person.
hassle. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like when
yeah.
you have sex with one person, it's like you actually connect with them.
Yeah.
But when you have sex with 2 people, it's like just like
Yeah,
going
it
through the
loses the
motions.
emotion.
and
Yeah.
it wasn't
absolutely.
fun. I didn't like it.
And I have a friend. He's gay, and he says,
You
with
have a gay
that.
friend?
I have a gay
Shout
friend.
out.
Hey, shout out to Yip Bijs, if you're watching. What the fuck is up? But he basically said there's just too much testosterone, and I mean I can imagine being a girl. You're in such a vulnerable position, and these guys will do
Yeah.
probably whatever they
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, sure.
You're like, oh, all right. So I guess we're doing this now. We're doing. There's really no
interested.
position of power for you
yeah,
at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you gotta be really intuitive guys for that to work out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So is that how you felt? Like, all right,
Yeah.
would you just go for whatever you want, or?
Yeah, at the time, and then after a while, I was like, "This is so shitty. Can you
Yeah,
guys
this
stop?"
is-
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Oh, really?
Sleep.
So you actually? Oh, really? So you
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
broke it down?
Yeah. We
Oh,
didn't.
alright.
Nobody finished.
Oh, jeez, all right.
That sounds like I would say the best sex is when nobody finishes. It's the best.
Oh, now I got Goon all over me.
Oh,
Oh, it's the first Goon accident of the season.
Alright.
Cheers.
Is that only
what?
the first one?
That's the first one.
Yes.
Cheers.
Fuck, Goon smells bad.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Goon is
smell
just
bad all the
pretty-
time. Yeah.
All right.
So
Yeah, that was a good question. Thanks for sharing, Cara.
Question.
Thank you.
Cara.
Okay,
your turn.
truth or Goon?
I can goo it. Truth.
Truth, Goon,
I
or Dare?
can Goo it.
I can goon it. So truth, please.
Have you ever had a threesome?
I have, yes.
Please
once.
tell me the details of the threesome.
All right. I've had a threesome with 2 girls. It was quite weird.
Was
in
it how
many
you
ways.
imagined? Is like, do you guys dream of threesome with 2 girls?
I don't know. I mean, it was at the time it was quite good. It was quite nice. But afterwards, it was quite
Weird.
difficult. Yeah, because like these girls were really good friends, and afterwards, it grew into something else, and they. I think actually they had problems with like friendship after this. It was something weird happened going on
Yeah, okay.
after this. So at the time it was really nice, really good. Everybody enjoyed it, but afterwards it just felt weird. So I have like a dull memory of it due to what happened on the aftermath. But at the time it was nice. I mean, I wouldn't blame. I would think, I was quite young and.
How old are you now, by the way?
Sorry?
How old are you now?
23.
23, all right.
Woo, shout out to everyone's 23.
Shout out to everybody in the world who's 23.
Yeah, 23. Good
All right.
age. All right. Yeah, thanks for sharing, right?
All right. So, Paul,
Yeah.
would you mind having a truce between truth, goon, or dare?
I'm gonna go for Goon.
You're gonna go for goon.
Alright.
That's a good choice.
That's
I
a
like
good
Goon.
choice.
I like it. Do you have another cup for me, maybe?
Sure, mate. So, Casper.
Yeah.
Truth, Goon, or Dare?
I'm really, you're an intelligent fellow, Paul.
Thank you very
I think
much.
so.
That's
At
appreciated.
least. So I want to go with truth, but I think for the benefit of the show, it will be better for me to go with dare.
Probably, yeah.
I'm not quite sure. I'll let these guys decide for me.
Okay, I think truth.
All right,
I think there.
that's dare. All right, so Laura, true for me, true for dare.
Oh my god, it's all about me. You should go with truth.
Truth.
Please give me truth.
You know, we founded this podcast together, and I'm really, really proud of it. That we can keep this tradition of generations and generations
That's it.
going.
Yeah, like our fathers
Yeah,
were founded.
yeah. Guys,
Sorry.
Trying to work here.
Sorry, please continue.
and you know, I feel strongly connected to you,
Ah.
Casper,
I do it to you as
because
well.
this is probably the best thing that I've ever created in my life.
That's it.
So to show my love, would you, as a person,
Yeah,
so this is truth.
this is true.
Would you take a shot of my seat? No, I'm joking. But,
Yes.
what?
Right,
What?
Right now, in the
Would you?
podcast.
Because all right, so this was kind of a little turn.
Yeah. That's a good
But
introduction.
what we do is back home we actually what we do quite often is when we're drunk or whatever, we kiss our best mates.
Oh yeah.
So this is not a dare,
On
but
the
would
dick.
you do that?
On the dick.
Would you kiss me?
Would I kiss you? Like, what kind of kiss? There's a lot of different kisses in the world.
Just a
Would it-
bro kiss.
This is a German
What
kiss.
is a bro kiss?
A bro
Just
kiss.
lips?
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, just lips.
It's just lips. That's a drink for everyone.
Hey!
All right.
A bro kiss.
You know, just a casual dick kiss between bros.
Just a tip. Just a tip. I think I would. I've never really. I'm much of. I like hugging. I like embracing people, both mentally and physically. So I would hug you. I preferably hug you. But if you were into kissing, you know, I'm a giver as well. You know, as much as a taker. So yeah, I would. Just
Sick.
the lips.
Yeah, just lips.
Yes.
You want to try it now?
All right.
Alright, let's go then.
Come on!
Yeah.
Come on, do
We're
it.
doing it.
Go on, come on.
You ready, Casper?
Hey,
hold
yeah,
on, hold
you
on,
said you would.
Okay, we'll do it if you guys take two drinks, 2 sips.
Oh, of course.
Of course, that's worth it.
Oh shit.
All right, so this is the first kiss we got on season 4. You ready?
All right. Maybe.
What kind of kiss are you guys going for?
It's just
a lip, right?
it's a bro kiss.
Like on the dick?
A bro kiss is not on the fucking dick. That's called a fucking blowjob.
Lick on the
Daniel
balls.
said that.
Yeah, in Sweden. It's
All right.
always like that.
Oh shit! I actually feel kind of awkward about this. I
Really?
haven't felt awkward for a long time. All right.
Can you guys please put on romantic music or
I
something?
don't have anything, but
Oh yeah. yeah.
just sing it.
Daniel's got
Daniel's
it.
pretty good
Daniel's
at,
got
like,
it.
humming.
Yeah, I'm just humming.
All right.
All right.
And the goon
Cheers.
has gone.
Oh shit! That wasn't too bad.
That wasn't good,
wasn't too
right?
bad.
Bro kisses are the best.
Oh shit!
Right?
If I can get a little bit of commentary on that, I
Alright,
think
thank
this
you.
is the first time I kiss someone on the lips so respectfully, and I love how you can keep your distance while kissing.
Right?
Yeah.
There you go. It's just a
Awesome.
bro
Thank you
kiss.
for that cool experience.
Absolutely no
All right.
dramas, brother.
No, Cheers! Bromance.
To bromance.
That was just so cute. There was nothing sexual about it. Like,
No.
that was just a cute kiss.
I was
Yeah.
hoping that the girls will be like soaking wet by now because like, whoo, there's 2 cute boys making out, but in this very van. But all right, that's all right. That's good. Good to know where we at.
Always got a dream, but it's
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. Thanks for sharing.
Oh,
and
thank you. Thanks for kissing me.
yeah,
Paul.
no dramas, mate. So big shout out, bro kisses.
Dramas, mate.
Yeah, big shout out to everyone who loves men.
Yeah.
If you're watching, you're not alone.
Yeah,
Ex-
and
except-
also to any Australians watching, vote yes. You've only got like a week left.
Yeah,
Fuck.
fucking
Vote
vote
yes.
yes.
Fucking
Vote
vote
yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Sunny cider. What?
Could you leave the
Get out. Get the fuck out. Come on.
Silly, silly cider podcast.
Silly sandy ciders.
Silly sandy cider.
guys?
Yes.
Guys. I think we're all right. So I think we probably could do. I've got 2 more games I really want to play.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the first one is recreate famous scenes with Goon.
Oh yeah.
So we'll say,
That's a good one.
can I get the lightest Goon box?
Oh yeah. The lights go on. That would be that one.
That will be that one. So I will take this goon box, as demonstrated here, and I will use it to goon box, and I will use it to demonstrate a famous scene, and I'll have you guys guess which scene it is. So I'll do something. We'll count down to from 3, 2, 1, and you have to say which movie it's
You're
from.
allowed to say something. Or
No,
just to move.
Well, yeah, you can make noises, you can make sounds, but just nothing.
Yeah.
But you have to pick a movie that people know. I mean, if you'd go
Yeah, sure, sure.
back
Famous scenes. Famous
Backdoor
scenes.
Sluts 9. I mean,
No, it's in your own interest to pick a famous movie, because if I do it and you like, for everyone that doesn't guess it, I have to take a drink. So let's say Laura, Cara, and Daniel guess it, but Paul doesn't. I have to take 1 sip.
Alright.
If just Daniel and Paul guess it, I have to take 2 sips. So I'm gonna do it. I think you can talk,
Yeah.
but just like keep it discreet. So I'll
Yeah.
start, and then we'll go clockwise from
Alright,
Laura,
alright,
whoever.
alright.
Okay. So this, if you want to play at home as well, try and guess it. If you don't guess it, take a sip.
No,
You know.
do not try this at home.
All right.
This is,
all right.
we do not
Okay,
take.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start now.
The Lion King! Nice.
All right, so you guys fucked up because we're gonna do a countdown. We're gonna be 3, 2, 1, guess. Okay, so
Everybody gets
Oh,
the same.
alright.
3, 2, 1.
The Lion King.
Lion King.
I'll take it. So no drinks for me. I did a good job. Thank you guys.
Okay. I actually don't know the song. It's really bad because everyone should know this. But it's yeah. I started dancing with my goon box. And then I grabbed my goon box.
I know what it is.
All right.
3,
Do the
2, 1.
Dirty Dancing!
Whoa!
Did everyone get it?
Yeah.
All right.
No, he didn't get it.
I didn't.
All right.
Oh, fucking hell!
That's a
Alright.
sip for Laura.
Yeah, that's a
Sorry,
sip for
Laura.
Laura.
Oh shit. Okay. Fuck. What am I gonna do with this one? Okay, so like wait, this is the edge of the boat.
I really have to take
All
it.
right.
Oh,
Don't say it.
Well, fuck.
That's a drink for Laura. That's
Yeah.
a drink for Daniel. You guys.
Thank you guys. You fucked my scene. Okay.
That's beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. Cara.
Yeah. So romantic. You're doing
I
good.
just-
You're doing
We'll
good.
go on. 3, 2, 1.
The Titanic.
Titanic.
Thank you guys.
Daniel's turn.
my turn.
After you took a sip, you know.
Yeah,
Priorities.
priorities first.
Ooh, careful.
All right. Sorry. So, could you hold this for me?
Sorry.
Second.
Sorry,
That's
Casper.
alright. That's alright.
I'm just gonna say. Okay, so I'm quite high on coke.
Oh yeah.
I've been having quite a rough past
Okay,
few
don't
years.
give us that much of a description.
Okay. And I'm just gonna say, yeah, please.
Oh yeah, so we get the goon sack out now.
I'm just gonna get this, and I'm gonna say hello to my little goon.
Oh.
Oh!
3,
2, 1. Scarface.
I have no idea.
2 drinks for
Two drinks
Daniel.
for
Was it Scarface? Yeah.
Yeah, Scarface, of course.
Oh, she
Cool.
knows what she's doing with the green bag.
She's been in.
Oh yeah, it's my
It's
turn.
Paul's turn.
Alright.
The goon bag is not allowed to touch the floor.
Oh shit.
Can I have the
There's not
last
much
goon
floor to
first?
touch, to be real.
What?
Get it off me. Alright.
The fuck is this?
Alright, Paul's turn. Paul's turn. Guys, pay attention. Guys, put the goon back down.
Alright, so I gotta think about this.
This is. You open this.
Alright,
To get the dust out.
Guys, he's doing it. He's doing it.
guys, you ready?
Pay attention.
Jesus.
It's all over.
Guys! Paul's doing it.
Why do you put it all over?
Right, it's actually quite difficult to recreate the scene, so I'm
Do
gonna
it.
give you a little bit of
A
details.
little
alright?
bit.
Go on,
Little
go
bit.
on, go on.
So this is the majestic goon box.
Okay.
Everyone wants to find it. I finally found it. I touch it, and I'm gone.
3, 2, 1.
It's not her.
I have no idea.
You guys have no idea?
Harry Potter?
Harry Potter?
No! It's the Lord of the Rings!
Oh yeah.
You touch the goon box and you're gone.
You have to put it on.
Okay, you have to.
4 drinks for Paul.
Just fucking touch
It's a
it.
really
You have to put
awesome
it on.
sunset.
Yeah, alright.
I'm sorry.
I'm so
4
sorry.
drinks.
I
4
thought that
drinks
would
for
be
Paul.
nice. Yeah, right.
Guys,
Alright.
I really have to goon now.
Really?
Yes.
Why? Why do you have to go, Laura?
To,
I have to goon.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Hold up. Laura's.
I also have to do that actually. But
Actually, me as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So,
A little goon break.
yeah, little goon break. Thanks for.
yeah, alright. Thanks everyone so much for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. We'll be right back
That's it.
with a lot of goon and a lot of
then
love to give.
Give us a little. Little what?
Hello.
Little what?
Hello.
Little what?
Hello.
Little
what?
Hello.
The what?
Hello.
The what?